This is D, and let's dress for life. That's what's up. It is so interesting that you have individuals who will share that the Bible is of no validity. The Bible has no worth. But one reason why I really don't agree with it is because it gives so much guidance in basic human interactions. Even if an individual didn't agree with the entire Bible, that person would be pretty hard pressed not to agree with the book of Proverbs. Emily Goldthwait, I don't know if she was a Christian. I don't know what her religious beliefs were, but I do know that I asked her as she was 102 years of age how she would direct a person who wanted to live to be her age. And she said something that is right from the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10, actually. And it says, "My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not." Don't hang out with sinners. Don't hang out with folk who are into craziness. And in fact, if she wasn't thinking about that, if she wasn't thinking about Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10, maybe she was thinking about the spider and the fly. Interestingly, Emily Goldthwait was born in 1892, and The Spider and the Fly by Mary Howitt was written in 1829. In fact, The Spider and the Fly goes a little like this. I'm going to actually read it to you. Want to hear it? Here it go. "Will you walk into my parlor?" said a spider to a fly. "'Tis the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I have many pretty things to show when you are there." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can ne'er come down again. I'm sure you must be weary with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed?" said the spider to the fly. "There are pretty curtains drawn around, the sheets are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "for I've often heard it said, they never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed." Said the cunning spider to the fly, "Dear friend, what shall I do to prove the warm affection I've always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please to take a slice?" "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see." "Sweet creature," said the spider, "you're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings, how brilliant are your eyes. I have a little looking glass upon my parlor shelf. If you'll step in one moment, dear, you shall behold yourself." "I thank you, gentle sir," she said, "for what you're pleased to say, and bidding you good morning now, I'll call another day." The spider turned him round about and went into his den, for well he knew the silly fly would soon come back again. So he wove a subtle web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then he went out to his door again, and merrily did sing, "Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with the pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple, There's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead. Alas, alas, how very soon this silly little fly, hearing his wily flattering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, then near and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue, thinking only of her crested head. Poor foolish thing, at last up jumped the cunning spider and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up his winding stair into his dismal den, within his little parlor, but she ne'er came out again. And now, dear little children, who may this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words I pray you ne'er give heed. Unto an evil counselor close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. My young brother, my young sister, my older brother, my older sister, I hope, I pray that you listen to this poem, this admonition regarding the spider and the fly.